Hey, WM2 families, it's Mrs. Holder here with the final Principal Pulse of the school year. That's right. We have made it to May successfully, and we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support, and most importantly, your prayers. We know that it takes a lot to be able to invest in your children each and every year, but we thank you for trusting Rosedale to be the place to pour into them spiritually, emotionally, academically. We are so grateful to be a part of your child's village. So thank you, thank you, thank you for another successful school year. Just a couple of things that I wanted to touch on before we go ahead and leave for summer break. First, I want to talk about how you can support your child to avoid learning loss over the summer. We want to make sure that our students retain everything that they have learned this school year. And so we have a couple of things in place that will be able to support your students. First, we have a program run through the school that we utilize called IXL. This program is awesome. It can give you a baseline assessment of where your child stands at the end of the school year whenever you decide to give them that baseline test. And then throughout the summer, it'll give you a learning plan on how you can support your student, what areas they're very strong in, what areas they need assistance with, and it'll give practice problems. It has fun games and all types of exciting things to offer. And so if you are interested in utilizing IXL, all of our students do have access to that program. So get your students on IXL over the summer. We also want to recommend if your student is struggling with reading, to encourage them to go to the library. Yes, I know that the library is not a place that we always go as frequently as we used to, but take your students to the library and allow them to pick out a book that's age appropriate for them and just allow them to start reading and working through that book. One concept that I would really like to see our students improve in is reading comprehension. So you can always go online, use an AI resource like ChatGPT, and request a couple of reading comprehension questions based on the book that your child is reading, and just go ahead and have them answer those questions as they're working through. That would be an awesome resource to get them going, especially to beef up that reading comprehension area. So please go ahead and work with your students on reading, and then also their math facts. Those are very important. Their multiplication tables, their division tables, making sure that they are familiar with those in every grade level. They could always use some assistance in just making sure that that foundational principle of multiplication facts and division is very fresh and in the forefront of their mind. So please help our students out with that over the summer so we can avoid summer learning loss and we can hit the ground running next school year. Another thing that I want to request as support to us here at the school would be to monitor your children's cell phones and devices, especially over the summer. One thing that we have seen has been an uptick in a lot of things happening in group chats. And so if you're ever, questioning what's going on with your child, please just go ahead and open up their cell phone and scroll through and see what's going on. You pay the bill on that cell phone, so you have every right to go in and read those messages. And please do. That would really help us on this school side, just to make sure that everything is on the up and up, that our students are safe. That's a big thing on social media, monitoring their social media pages, but then also just making sure that they're making wise decisions on their electronics. So please, parents, help us out by monitoring those phones, reading those group chats, listening in. Sometimes you got to listen in on those phone calls just to make sure that everything is okay. But please support us on that side as far as electronics are concerned, and making sure that our students are making good choices with them. But again, thank you so very much for all that you've done and all that you continue to do. And we're looking forward to an awesome school year next year. We'll see you soon. God bless you all. Have a wonderful summer.